Azorius control versus Baron Sengir. I can island cycle straight away, so I will have lands, so I'll try to keep this. I mean, the Hullbreaker Horror isn't ideal, but let's see how this goes. Cavern of Souls is going to be the crucial card here. Alright, I will Lorien. Grabbing a... no, I'm gonna put this in my hand, so I need this one first. Alright. Keeping up these three. And if nothing happens, I'll play this. Do I want to allow my opponent to search for that card? No, I do not. Do I need 2 mana up? I mean, the only thing I can really do is Mana Tithe anyway. Unless the opponent is able to play a Titan next turn, which I doubt, but I cannot exclude that. Then I'll have Mana Tithe anyway. Okay, so I'll take this. Do I want to keep the Swords to Plowshares on top? No, I want to hit more lands. Channeling that, alright. Now I'm pretty much of... Yeah, Titan is going to be difficult to deal with now. Well, not the Titan, but those... the Field of the Dead, most mainly. An island is fine. Alright, I couldn't have countered that anyway. Not with the Tide.
I'm not overconfident. You're just... May your blade strike true. Strike fast and strike hard.
Alright, is there anything I want back with the Mystic Sanctuary? Do I want the Swords to Plowshares? It's not really going to do much, you know, once those... No, I'll decline. I have Get Lost as well. Once the Titan hits and those fields come in, then it's pretty much Game over, unfortunately. So this Titan will be uncounterable. So I have to allow it. Yeah, this is probably game over now. Yep, unfortunately I cannot beat these fields, unfortunately. It's very unfortunate. 2, 3, 2. What shall I remove? What do I not need? I don't need the Supreme Verdict. Don't necessarily need the Sphinx's Revelation. Don't need the Hullbreaker Horror. Go down on a Get Lost, go down on the Swords, and go down on a Mana Tithe. Yeah, difficult matchup for sure. Should I Mystic Sanctuary immediately? I can get 1 island, 2 island, 3 islands. I do want to play this on turn 2 though, but that will be possible. So let's start with this. Get the Surveilling Land. Yeah, I'm okay with an island. Let's see if this has an impact. This Strict Proctor. Definitely gonna. I mean, this opponent definitely has to think about this card. The question is, can it disrupt the opponent enough? Because I mean, this Azorius control deck does take its time in killing the enemy. Oh, it has reach. Well, it doesn't make a difference. that grazer. Now alright, so nothing's gonna happen here. And I will just swords it. Gonna grab another land. Grab the Mystic Sanctuary. Play it. Another Lorien is fine. Do I want to pay 2? No, I do not. Then I will no attack and go.
Remember your training.
Alright, this normalizes that card. This Mystic Sanctuary. I will pay the price of the Proctor actually next turn to... And this is losing value quickly, so this is the problem here. Yeah. Didn't expect that to have any value left. I will put the swords on top. I will pay.
We've got the edge in this fight. Remember your training.
So yes, this is a slow process. I will actually create one more.
May your blade strike true.
Another. I'll just get this. Otawara might be okay.
We've got the edge in this fight.
All right. We're getting closer. But at any moment, the opponent could still grab something back. But, I mean, the Proctor flies as well. So, yeah, it takes a while, but as you can see, you know, it is possible to beat this deck. On the draw, I will put in an extra tithe. And remove a Brainstorm. Or a Charm. I have Ashiok, that's my 3-drop. My preferred 3-drop here. I will keep this. I'll start off with a Brainstorm, as I won't be able to stop that Grazer anyway. I don't have a Mana Tithe. Okay, couldn't have stopped that either. Alright, so I will Brainstorm, end of turn. Quite some decent cards, actually. But the Mana Tithe is already losing its value, so I will shuffle that one back. And now I have no more lives, Counterspell, Charm, Swords. I'll allow the Grazer. Castle Ardenvale. I mean, I'm quite lucky at the moment there's no Cavern of Souls, because that would just blank my hand. So that's, of course, a very important card in the matchup. Dig through time at this point with only 2 cards in library, and don't think so. Alright, go. 4 is my main mana slot. And I will counter everything now that tries to search up things. But there's the Cavern of Souls, so now this messes up things heavily. I feel that the opponent doesn't have any payoff cards in his hand, though.
You're ready to move. Let your blade do the talking.
That was a pretty good draw.
I have got new moves to teach you.
So natural order is now out. The only thing that can happen is that the opponent draws the Titan without using the Cavern of Souls? Why? Why would you do that? That was a mistake. I could have even, I let it resolve. It wouldn't have searched up anything, and then I could have swords it or God lost it. But, yeah, okay. So, didn't really make a big difference. Let's create another samurai.
Guards, to me.
Let's kill that creature. Just to also prevent potential natural order. Should I draw two? No, I'll keep that as a counterspell.
Keep watch for intruders.
Once upon a time. Do I even want to allow that? Let's Memory Deluge first. Now I can't counter it anyway. But I don't like it too much. Because that's what it finds. But it doesn't search anything. And I will swords in response. I will grab myself a new counterspell. I don't know what for, to be honest. Alright, so yeah, it's possible to win against Titan. Ashiok is also a very big factor, actually. But yeah, it depends on Cavern of Souls, and I mean, the opponent made a huge mistake. He could have caverned the Titan out, but then in hindsight, the Ashiok was already on the table. So getting the Ashiok on the table is crucial. Azorius Control versus Arnie. Yeah, I will keep it. I'll play the archive on turn 3 though. I want to have turn 1 and 2 of these. I want to have these up. Alright. See if I can Mana Tithe something here. Not sure what a turn 3 play might look like. I know there's the charm. Alright. Not going to do anything about that. Alright. And go. I have Mana Tithe up, as well as No More Lies. Again, as with usually with the Titan decks, trying to dodge Cavern of Souls. A Grizzled Huntmaster. Well, that's a perfect Mana Tithe target. So at least I got value out of one of these. I will keep another land. I could use that. And now, Natural Order. Or Winota. Perfect. So it is a Winota deck. I'll start with the plains and then with the hall. Alright, I have enough counters available. Alright, and the opponent scooping up. Now, what does the Winota deck... What are they afraid of? Entering the battlefield trigger, so that's Winota is not an ETB trigger. A verdict could be good. I mean, they do run natural order as well, I think. Pretty sure. Where in which case Spell Pierce, but I mean, I don't want Spell Pierce. And this one also. I'm just gonna put in an extra verdict and remove instead the Hullbreaker Horror. No, I'll keep that in. Maybe the Revelation or a Charm. Difficult choice. I'll remove a Brainstorm. That's always a easier choice. Or the easy choice. Because that's only a card selection, not an impactful card in itself. Yes, I have Lorien. So I do have, theoretically, I have the third land. I have one tithe, but then that's about it. So things can get ugly there from there. Turn one play. Grazer or Kami. Yep. And I need to find something with this Brainstorm. What does this mean? This means next turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. So Mana Tithe will not cut it. Alright, but there's not much I can do about it, I think. Should I Brainstorm or should I Lorien here? I think I have to Brainstorm. I need to hit something to counter. It's already getting very important at this point in time. And if I hit a Counterspell, I even need the relevant mana. I can't shuffle away anything anyway, so this is what I'm stuck with for now. So Mana Tithe is it, but I see that the opponent does have an extra mana to pay for the one, which is unfortunate. But nonetheless, whatever the opponent grabs, I can swords it, get it lost, etc. Another druid, alright. Do I even want to sword something here? No, 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 no. I will keep taking a little bit of damage here and there. And I can actually shuffle now. Shuffle away one of the extra Emperor. And I will get an island. I actually prefer, I have more white in my hand. Do I wait? The opponent now 1, 2, 3, 4 plus this. So if I swords that, I could still double Mana Tithe and the opponent couldn't pay for it per se. So I will do this. So 4 mana for whatever, 1 extra, and then I have 2 of these. So I'm still able to take care of any 4 mana play that the opponent plays, and I'm willing to sacrifice 2 Mana Tithes for that. The Warden, well, creatures gaining indestructible is not ideal, but I will... Yeah, this one has to resolve, unfortunately. Not ideal. But next turn I'll have the Emperor. Going pretty low here as well. Should I guess get lost it? That's the question. Should I get lost that? Let's do it. Keeping my mana. Keeping up with mana efficiency. Those tokens, yeah, they will increase the creatures, but at the same time, using up the opponent's mana. I'm gonna gain through 2 from the Emperor. I have a normalize. It's still not an easy situation, but there's definitely a fighting chance here. Alright, so actually if it's a land, then there's no counter added. Alright, so the opponent drawing 2 lands. That's actually pretty good outcome here. I could have probably Empered in the combat phase, but I want to see what the opponent does first.
Run away. You'll be safer. I am almost sad to see you go.
I will take it up. Just target nobody. And
We've
go.
got the edge in this fight.
Alternative, I could have made a token. Grizzled Huntmaster. Damn it. Should I normalize plus Mana Tithe that? Or just let it resolve? The opponent can grab something from the sideboard. Let's do this. I think the opponent is basically on top decking here. Emperor, right. Supreme Verdict, I guess is pretty good.
Strike fast and strike hard.
But that would require 1 or 2 more extra creatures. And no Boromir. Okay, the opponent not playing anything here is...
I'm not impressed.
I mean, I'm pretty lucky, or grateful for that. This gives me now the chance to Memory Deluge and refill the hand and hopefully get some Counterspell, but no. Flooded Strand can get me back. Nothing really too useful here.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Still fighting on the edge here.
Oh, it's on.
A swords and a strand. I will get the Meticulous Archive. I don't need another land. Should I just swords that? Nah. Okay.
Strike
and go.
fast and strike hard.
This Mana Tithe is... I'm gonna shuffle it away now. This Emperor versus the Kami. The Emperor without an army against this Kami of the Bamboo Groves. Alright, I will shuffle away the Mana Tithe and even the No More Lies, to be honest. And then shuffle them away. Now, do I want to redraw something? I mean, the Brainstorm, but I have now the Sphinx's Revelation. Just get a Plains. Should I Sphinx's here for 3? Yeah, let's do that. Alright, that's kind of what I wanted to see. And now with the castle I can start getting blocking the Kami.
Greet our enemies.
And now I have enough counter magic for days. If I activate this castle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana will be tapped. I don't want to do it right now. I will be one more patient another turn here and do it at end of turn.
It's on.
I need to be prepared for the opponent, you know, stocking up on cards and then trying something in one go. Finally put a counter on this.
Remember your training.
Not attack and go. Alright. Well, so the Winota deck is, yeah. Doesn't have that much disruption, I guess. No Thought Seizes. Maybe the opponent just had not that great draws either, but the Winota deck basically is 4 mana based. So as long as you're able to counter those 8 4-mana spells, then you're actually pretty much good to go, I would say. Azorius Control versus Idon. That is absolutely not keepable. This one is like, what's the point in keeping the Lorien? I could just keep the lands and save myself having to spend 1 mana too. A lot of tapped and weird lands. Well, not weird lands, but just not the perfect land situation, and also not too many interactive cards. But we'll see. Hopefully, a turn 3 play here, a 3-mana drop. Looks like it potentially, if the opponent is using the graveyard here, and it is. So I'm definitely going to go for the Mana Tithe here. What is this? Create a green beast, sacrifice a creature, search your library for a creature, and then up to 2 dark creatures. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be facing down a 3/3 here right now, and now I can... I could get lost the shaman right now, but let's wait. I don't think it's the... Even though the shaman is always a threat, but it's not the biggest threat I'm facing right now. Something bigger could be coming in. Alright, a halfling. And another Death Rush. Alright, so a lot of ramp. I could... Yeah, I'd love to see a Supreme Verdict. Let's get the... Let's survey. Let's use the surveil land here. Really want to ensure not drawing another land next turn. Alright. Before we enter the attack phase, I would like to get lost. That. Otherwise, I would have just been... That would be an insta loss. And now I would love to drop Supreme Verdict. But obviously only one in the deck. So let's see. Alright, surveilling. Another get lost. Is that worth it? Yeah, let's take it for now. I can't use that yet. I can get something back with the Mystic Sanctuary. I could get another get lost, but let's get the tapped land out of the way, and this can start potentially also even getting activated and blocking. I'm going to get shocked from the shamans here, but how many? Twice. All right. Now my deck is, what I like about this deck as well is it's very it's not very graveyard reliant. It does have the Mystic Sanctuary as well as one dig through time, but it's definitely not really dependent on the graveyard. So if the graveyard gets removed or exiled, that's usually not a big issue at all. Yeah, that will grow. I mean, it's already known what is on the top of the library. So this is kind of the cost of the get lost. You know, if you are unable to keep the board fully clean, then any creature could grow potentially by 1 or even 2 counters, increasing the pressure. So this is now already 4 a turn. I will take this for one turn. A dig through time with 3 cards in the graveyard, so not really that great. 3, so that's 8 minus 3 is 5. I need 5 mana, so I have to basically spend the whole turn doing it. I could also wait this, but then this is gonna. I'll do this first. I'll use these get losts first and just spend my opponent's time and mana and resources. 1, 2, 3. Okay. The opponent could have not removed that in response because it is... Oh, he could have. But he didn't decide to do that. It wouldn't have been the end of the world either that I had done dig through time. But yeah, I'm at 10 and this is starting to become problematic. So I really need the Supreme Verdict. So I will get lost here now. To reduce the life loss here for now a little bit. It's gonna come back to me later. This is gonna come down. So basically it's close to verdict or lose here. Okay, that's good for me, because that's the creature I'm gonna get lost. And still take 1, 2, 3, minus 2. Six, 7, 8. So still at full price. Well, not full price, but basically using up my whole everything just for this dig through time. But I can't afford to do that because then 4, 5, 6, 7, I'm gonna die. So, alright, may sacrifice a creature. That's looking for a creature, which probably is gonna be Winota. Oh, Bowmasters. Okay. Alright. Okay. Now I'm 1 off of this, unfortunately. So next turn, 2 creatures getting +2/+2 each is also going to be quite deadly. Bowmaster. So yeah, this is looking pretty much done for. A Mystic Sanctuary is not really gonna change things. I could play this and block, but they gain trample as well next turn, so this one is done. Yeah, didn't draw enough. A few too many lands, I guess. Alright, what can we do? Do these permanents have triggers? And ETB triggers? I don't think so. Which is unfortunate because I don't really have much I can board in against in these creature decks. Except one extra verdict. I'll go down on the one tithe here in this instance. Nope. Yep. I will put back the Hullbreaker Horror. Should I start with the island in order to make the Brainstorm the most effective? Or should I be prepared for a turn 1 play? Let's be prepared for a turn 1 play. And now I actually have the Brainstorm plus this, or I get lost, we'll see. Alright, that's a good land. That means no Bowmaster possibility and actually no turn 2 plays. Do I actually want to shuffle anything away here? I could shuffle away one of the Hallowed Fountains. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lands is enough for now, so that's gonna be the play. So I'll go into my turn first, draw one of them. I want to be able to it's gonna shock myself a lot here, but I can play the island. Alright, and now I have 1 swords and 1 get lost, and then I'll have the Emperor next turn. So I just need to survive a little longer. And keep one of these up for the Winnow Tithe. The thing about Winnow Tithe is it basically has to be played before combat, so... Alright, so I'm not in a rush to destroy anything here yet. Next turn I can Wandering Away that. Let's get the Archive, let's see what we've... No more lies. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Gonna take a little bit more damage here, but it's worth it, I would say. This turn I am... this game I have a little bit more options. Wait, did the opponent not sacrifice a creature? Winnow Tithe. Let's just no more lies it. And then just swords that, to be honest. And the next turn that is not really gonna do much. I'll keep the Otawara just in case something insane comes along. It's a 2/3 until end of turn only, so I will take 2 damage here from this little plant. Halfling, I'm fine with that. Another of these redemptions. Yeah.
I'm not overconfident. You just keep watch for intruders.
Alright, I have the Verdict as a backup. Let's try to stick with this Samurai
got
for
the edge
now.
in this
I can
fight.
Otawara it. And this can keep these at bay a little bit. Alright, before combat phase, I will kill that. And next turn, I can even predict them. Now the opponent might use this to pump the creatures. Alright, I would love to use the Bowmasters, to have the opponent play the Bowmasters onto the battlefield first. Oh, the opponent didn't attack, that's weird. In that case, I can create... No, I will plus it. And hold it back.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Oops, oopsies. Should I Otawara here then? Let's see who he attacks first. If it's me, I'll take the damage. If it's not me, I'll not. Both attacking the Wandering Emperor. Should I just let it go? Don't really want to. Fortunately, this is not gonna defeat that, so... Yeah, I'll take it. I'll let it go.
I guess that's it then.
Ooh, low on mana here. Alright, I'll hold back with my little samurai. For now. It is a little risky, but I do want to draw that Bowmasters out of the opponent's hand, to be honest. If the opponent plays a Winnotar, I'm gonna have to Otawara it. If the opponent does not attack here, then that's me stalling successfully here. The opponent is not playing. Well, I mean, what is the point of playing the Bowmasters at the end of turn? But yeah, any creature that the opponent plays here is good for me. Should I just put down the Verdict right now? Then the opponent is gonna Bowmaster end of turn, and so let me. If I get lost this, then the opponent can start making these bigger again, and then they will go over the top of my samurai. So this is what to do. This Deathrite Shaman changes things, unfortunately. Is there a lot of instants? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, so that's 10 damage just that this one Deathrite Shaman can do. This or this? Memory Deluge. Alright. I'll attack and then Verdict. Let's get done with it. let's just get done with it. I have another one, I have a Get Lost, I have a Deluge. I'm at 12. Let's see. I could play this Otawara, but I don't really want to be honest. Alright, I'm gonna take a little bit of damage from the Bowmasters, and hopefully the opponent plays another creature now. But he doesn't. Which is kind of unfortunate, to be honest. Let's play. There's no really benefit from playing it, but when I drew the next land, then how am I gonna get rid of these Bowmasters? I can Otawara one this army, and then get lost that. Next turn I can Memory Deluge. Let's take one more hit. Wow, very bad cards actually. I'll take the Brainstorm, but obviously not play it until pretty much later. Alright, let's just grab myself another Supreme Verdict. Play one now, even if it's just a verdict versus for one whole verdict for Bowmasters. And let's Brainstorm now while... Oh no, that was so bad. Oh no. That was game. Why did I do that? So it's gonna be... This is gonna be 4... Yeah, this is game. I can't believe I did that. I just thought I saw myself having being tapped out, but the opponent wasn't. That was a huge blunder. That game should have been mine to win. Well, things happen, and I can't believe I'm still brainstorming into Bowmasters. Should have learned that lesson long ago. Well, let's see how the next one goes. Glorious Control versus Demon. That's quite a cool avatar. Not that great. I do have a Lorien. Alright, so keep. It means though that on the first turn I won't be doing anything, so the opponent will have a turn 1 play and a potential turn 2 play, which go unchecked underneath my radar. Now the question is, should I play the island to have a turn 2 counterspell ready? Which was not going to be possible if I play the plains, but the plains enables me to be immediately swords, but I'll do the island. So this is pretty much locked in now. Locked in Lorien here. I'm lucky that the opponent doesn't have any turn 1 and 2 plays. I need this. Alright, so a little bit card draw here. Another Lorien. That's fine. Go. What am I up against here? Alright, should I counter that? This would leave the opponent free to do on the next turn what they want, but I'll do it. I don't want the opponent searching for stuff, because usually it's the lands that win. Alright, now this could mean a Alright, another Archmage Charm. Okay, there's nothing I could do against that. So I'll have to just live with that. But so basically no difference in countering at when the opponent played it at the end of my turn, opposed to the opponent's turn. And now the grab comes down, so my counters are less useful anyways, so I guess that was okay. Alright, what do I need to do? I need to island cycle once more. I need to get another... I could get an island, but I'm okay with the fountain. Life total is not that relevant here. And go. Now the trigger of the Titan will probably come off here. Will go off. Well, potentially the opponent doesn't even have a Titan, so that's an option. Why would the opponent get rid of that? Should I deluge? I don't have a counterspell to keep up anyway. So I'll get a fetch land and an archive. I can keep up. Drawing a Sphinx already? Or just 2? I don't think so. I keep up the Archmage Charm and can play that plus swords this. Let's just go with the fetch land. Alright, so these zombies are starting to fall here already. So what do I need? I need to steal it. Why not? Yeah, get that Archmage Charm back. Play an archive. Keep that. Attack. And go. Blast zone. So as long as the opponent doesn't get any fetch lands, which can create double zombies, I'm okay here. Just continue to steal them. I'll play the Hall. Attack again. This already has one counter. And next turn my Hall is active as well. Alright. Now, of course, the opponent drawing a Titan or another Field of the Dead or a fetch land could make things much more difficult immediately. Alright, this charm, I don't really want that to resolve, so I need just 1, 2, 3. I can't Sphinx, can I? That's terrible. I cannot Sphinx. Okay. So yeah. 2 new zombies entering the battlefield. Akami beings turned into additional lands that can be played, creating more zombies. Okay. Now I have a Supreme Verdict, so I can wait until the opponent gets, uses up all of those. I'll Sphinx here for 3. keep these back, forcing the opponent to make more zombies. At some point I can then Supreme Verdict. So I get to hang back for now. More zombies. It will. No, wait. I need to fetch first. Alright, I'm not sure why the opponent would I mean, the opponent wasn't in that bad position, to be honest, but... Alright. Ashiok, Proctor, and Verdict, perhaps. Don't need Get Lost. I'll keep the swords. Go down on on each of these counters and Brainstorm. Okay, that's okay. Yep, with the Kami. I'll play a fetch land first, in case I don't get to use my Mana Tithe. I can fetch for the Meticulous Archive. And there's no play here, so let's get it. Surveilling, removing, yep, I need that extra land. Dig through time, play another fetch land, and go. Now I have these two, and next turn I have this. So the first few turns I've got covered with counter spells. The opponent once upon a timing here in response. That's unfortunate, but I will let it resolve. So I could have thought about, yeah, I need to be careful when fetching. Boseiju is fine. It's okay. I will grab a Hallowed Fountain. Just the tapped. I want to potentially keep a Flooded Strand up, because next I can use it then to start Mystic Sanctuary, using the Mystic Sanctuaries. 3 in Grave, so I need 5 plus 3 is 8 for Dig Through Time, so I'm still a little bit off of that. But now I have a hard counter prepared. Hoping to dodge the Cavern of Souls. Can I speed up the dig through time here? Yes, I can if I play the fetch land. So let's actually play that. I don't want to try to find some... If this just gets passed on and on and on. I want to do something at the end of turn. Alright, so there's the chance to do something. Should we just get a plains? I have a lot of islands, so I can get a plains. Alright, so let's dig through time. Pay 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, the opponent is also digging. I'm digging through time. He's once upon a time. Okay, a fetch land. Let's see if we found something useful. No Strict Proctor, no Ashiok. So that's super... That's not really what I want. I will take one of the Deluges. And the swords to Plowshares. Yeah, let's take those two for now. Mana Tithe is basically useless now. I will even have to discard here, so I would even discard it. Still not. Oh, it's there. Okay, that's the 7th land. Alright, so the zombies are already starting to flow in here. Archmage, let's Deluge. Finding a Counterspell and Lorien. I will take this, because that's can potentially close out the game, and maybe a Brainstorm instead of the Counterspell. But for now, there's no Cavern of Souls, so I need to. I want to stop any more searching for more of these lands. What? Okay, I can discard a Flooded Strand. So the opponent making another zombie here. I could dig for through time another time. Once more. What does this gate do again? It seeks. Alright, that's definitely getting, and I can actually use no more lies. That's pretty good. Wait a second, Veil of Summer, I'm not too cool with that. Okay, I'm also here, not sure why the opponent, I guess the Supreme Verdict can keep the zombies in check to some extent. But I mean, I don't have a clock. My clock wouldn't go over the zombies. It doesn't fly. So there's a lot of, pending chances for the opponent to win. So I'm going to take this victory with a grain of salt. But definitely, yeah, the Titan matchup is probably not one of the best matchups for this deck. Because this deck is actually, does have trouble dealing with the Field of the Dead. It doesn't win fast enough to get under it. It doesn't have direct answers to it, like the very virulent plague. I mean, the Strict Proctor, kind of. No Blood Moon, so there's not really the straight up answers against it. So I prefer to dodge that matchup if I can. But I'm taking the win here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace out.